الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله خير خلق محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today we inshallah starting the first listening about Ramadan. Now everybody know that Ramadan is one of the important months in Sharia al-Islam. And also we'll talk inshallah short about the history of the Ramadan. After that inshallah talking inshallah about the Ramadan, what should the Muslim in this month. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Quran Surah Al-Baqarah, يا الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. يا الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. The ayah said we write it for you, meaning it's a wajib. We ordered for this ummah to fasting, same like the before. And it's meaning the religion before the Islam, they also was fasting, they have it fasting. They have to fast in every, some fasting in the religion. The reasons, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. You try to live to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's here, ayah talking here. The first part of the ayah, لَعَلَّكُمْ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ. The religion of the before, they have a different fasting. For example, they have it to fast every 3 days a month for all year. Every 3 days a month they have to be fasting. Or for example, like the Shaykh Musa alayhi salam, they have to fasting in Ashura. And also some with fasting they have more. When they fast, they can't eat in the night. They have only can one day, one time in 24 hours they can eat. So, but the Islam is, when it started the Sharia and the fasting in Islam, first was the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was fasting in Mecca. Some of the hadith said 3 times he was fasting, 3 days he was fasting. After that he was fasting Ashura, because the Quraysh they was fasting Yawm Ashura, in 10th of the Muharram they was fasting. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was fasting this Ashura and 3 days of the Ramadan. After that, the Allah said you should be fasting Ramadan. But the Ramadan this month was, who want to fast. If you can't, you can pay as fidya. It wasn't the wajib, and you have to be everybody to fasting the Ramadan. But in second year of the Hijrah, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he arrived in Medina, and that's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cancelled the order before and said Muslims should be fasting all Ramadan. And he gave the ayat and the law about the Ramadan, from where you have to start and we have to finish. So fasting was starting from the beginning of the new moon, starting from that month, and the night you have to start before the Fajr Salat, and before starting the Fajr you have to start your fasting, and in sunset. And the night is allowed for the mu'min like the day, like the before the Ramadan. Anything is allowed. Before the Sharia, before they wasn't allowed to do it, but for the moment he can sleep, he can wake up, the normal life, but just only after the Fajr, before the Fajr until the Maghrib time he should be fasting. He can't eat, he can't drink, he can't touch, for example, do the question with the woman. So all they are is in Ramadan is the here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will go to the first about the ayat of the Ramadan for the moment. You know, the Ramadan is one period of the Sharia al-Islam. And like this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Nabi sallallahu said, Bunna Islam ala khamsa, the Islam built it with five things. One is Shahada Allah ilaha illallah, and Salat, and you have to prayer and fasting in the some of the Ramadan, and Hajjul Bayt and Istata ilayhi sabila, and who is can go for the Hajj if you have money, or he can go condition of the for Hajj, and Zakat. So these 5 things is pillars of the Islam. Who is missing any one of this one, he's no Muslim. That is the correct one. Anybody who is missing any part of the inner rukn of the Arkan al-Islam is no Muslim, because the Iman is إقرار باللسان تصديق بالقلب عمل بالجوارح. The Iman is need for you 3 things. 1, you have to say by your tongue, believe with your heart, and you have to follow the deed. Is the problem a lot of the ummah and this time we thinking a lot of the time people when they do the mistake and the sin is very looking small for the people in the people's eyes now in this time, unfortunately. When we reading about the history of the Sahaba or Tabi'een, the one sin, a small thing, the Sahaba said and their children, the Tabi'een, what you doing for the mistake, for the sin, was in our time, when Islam was from the kabair, for the big sin. We were accounting for the big sin. You now doing easily. You're not looking is the big or small. So what will happening with the ummah in this time? And we have a hadith about sab'a mubaqat, the haram, but still people they looking to find some way to give them halal and to do them. So that one of the reasons to taqwa and the Ramadan, he will try to stop the mu'min from the sin, from the guna, from the dhanb, and keep him to stop from the ma'siyat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's one work on arkan al-Islam. And also the benefit of this man, hadith Qudsi, and Nabi Sallam said, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, as-sawmu li wa ana ajzu bih. And Sawm is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah will give the ajr, reward of this fasting for the moment. And he is the high level, special thing, the Ramadan, is the ajr of the reward of the Ramadan is by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala given directly. Any amal, any deed we doing, the malaika they are writing, for example, is meaning like this one. If you, like the special thing is meaning more respect or more important than another one. If you have a friend or you have a neighbors, maybe you can make the food and send with your children. But the next time the mom or dad take the food, give to his neighbors is meaning little different, yeah? So that's his meaning exactly, or something like that. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to try to give you for the Ramadan, he want to give his meaning special. So is the Ramadan is the another benefit of reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the mu'min when he fasting of the Ramadan. The next thing of the Ramadan is important, and this ayah, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. The reasons you fasting, you have to run to taqwa. The taqwa, what is the taqwa? What is the taqwa is need for the mu'min? The first, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you go to another sharia, to another religion, you can find them, they are regular doing one thing. For example, if you go to the Buddha, just only go stand in the Buddha or the idol they are worship, and they're talking or something like that. Or if you go, for example, to the church, maybe we go there, they're doing one ibadah, they're going on Sunday in church, and they read something and finish. But when you come to Islam, the human like that, you can't eat every day one food, similar food. You can't go every day in some place to enjoy. Every time the human try to be changed, because our and in secular system like that, always human he try for new thing and try to different to test him. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this sharia give a lot of different way for to worship the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fasting, praying, go for the Hajj, charity, a dua, a tasbih, istighfar, morning, lunchtime, afternoon, and the night. So different thing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this ummah. So the fasting was one different way to worship the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we can arrive to taqwa. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. The reasons of the fasting is we arrive to taqwa. But what happening for this taqwa? Another thing is the misunderstanding people happening. Unfortunately, this time they're thinking about the fasting Ramadan. Okay, go fasting because it's very good diet. Good diet, yeah, good diet. Okay, if you have you want to control cholesterol, I don't know, blah blah, you have to do fasting is good. No, ya akhi, we're not fasting for to control cholesterol. If you give it benefit of the cholesterol, that's good, alhamdulillah. If you lose some fat, it's okay. But we're not fasting for this one. The Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said the reason of the fasting is taqwa. The fasting of the benefit of the salat, inna salata tanha al-fahsha wal munkar. The salat is save the moment or stop the moment from the fahsha, for the sin. It's not correct to always put to people mind you getting any benefit of the dunya. No, ya akhi. Benefit of the dunya is not the reason of the ibadah. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for any ibadah, for any worship, give for us some reward in akhirah and benefit of this life is okay. But not the reasons only this life. So don't try to teach your children or yourself to and change your niyyah, attention. I'm fasting because I'm getting some benefit for my health. The Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put it for anything as save the moment health and for the halal and haram, yes, he's looking for the health of the moment, the health of the body and health of the mind, the ruh. It's better. So that is important. So but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't talk about that one. Talking about the fasting is for taqwa. So the first reason who want to start the fasting, I want to arrive the level of taqwa. Who is taqwa? Inna lil-muttaqina mafaza. Al-muttaqin, the people, they are friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna lil-muttaqina mafaza. Hada'iqa wa anaba. They are the people Allah will send them in Jannah. So the fasting one of the way, because Nabi Sallam in Hadith said, رغم أنف رجل, يعني is meaning in English, I don't know. رغم أنف رجل, يعني is if people he like it or no. You want it or no, anyway Allah will give. Or you very lazy man, if you have this choice but you didn't take it. So رغم أنف رجل, like this man, and come the Ramadan and he didn't get this choice, to Allah forgive him. And Allah give it the chance for the moment, didn't take this chance to forgive him. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give it for this chance, it's meaning the Ramadan, He will clear the mu'min from all sin he's done. And if he stopped from the kabira. So any Ramadan until another Ramadan is one of the big chance for the mu'min to Allah will forgive all his sin. So what happening when the mu'min coming in the Ramadan and he not using this chance, or he wasting the time, wasting this big benefit and this time. So in do understand what is the Ramadan? This only you have to be don't eat and don't drink, but anything like the before they doing. Especially and officially a lot of the Islamic country, they have a special movie for the Ramadan, a special play for the Ramadan, a special game for the Ramadan, a special together and go for outside in Ramadan. The fuqaha, the ulama, the tabi'in, when they was coming in Ramadan time, they were stopping their class. Their holiday was in Ramadan. They were stopping teaching the people, the student, stopping this month, only focusing for the ibadah, for the worship. So the Ramadan is a chance for the mu'min to build his iman, to drive in taqwa. Because in same day, you fasting, you reading the Quran al-Kareem, and the Askar special time, and you have a qiyam, and the Taraweeh or Qiyam al-Layl, and you have reading the Quran al-Kareem. So all they are completely at this time. And also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Nabi Sallam in Hadith said, when Ramadan is arrived, Allah will open all door of the Jannah and closing the door of the Jahannam, the fire. And the shayateen, change the shayateen, all of them. So what happening for the mu'min? The door of Jannah is open and door of the fire is closed and the shayateen change, but still he doing the haram. Is the nafs. Is meaning how much we are weak. So that is the best time for the mu'min in this month. Also, we'll go inshallah to the some of the rules about the Ramadan, and for the moment you should try to follow the what you have to do in Ramadan time. Inshallah, after this class we'll go for Ahkam Ramadan, Fiqh of the Ramadan for next class inshallah. The first one, a dua. The dua, why? Because people, they understand how much the Ramadan is important. The Sahaba, or the Tabi'in said, the Sahaba and Nabi Sallam, when they are fasting in Ramadan, there was 6 months after Ramadan, they were asking the Allah to accept what they done in Ramadan. And at next 6 months, they were asking before the Ramadan, to Allah give for us the time we arrive in Ramadan. 6 months after, they were praying to Allah, asking to accept for us what we done in Ramadan. And 6 next months before the Ramadan, they was asking to Allah give him time to go to arrive in Ramadan and a kind of fasting. So the dua is a very important thing. Especially we will have a qiyam, Laylatul Qadr. Especially the time of the iftar or in the suhoor. So that's all the chance for the moment. And also the character of the mu'min should be happy when he's arriving this time. These things we're missing now. We're thinking that the happy time is only festival before the year, or somebody got a good job or something like that one. This feeling is very important to keep you to go. We should be ready from now. Okay, we're arriving to Ramadan, and the Ramadan we have to be changed. The whole family feeling should be changed. They are being keep happy. Yes, we're arriving in the best of the time to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And a moment be happy when he's arriving to Ramadan. And also the fasting in this shahar and this month, we said Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, in Ramadan we forgive the all sin of the mu'min if he's stop himself from the kabair, for the big sins, yeah. And also ihtimam al-wajibat. We should, the mu'min, try to more about his salat and what is Allah said is the wajib, and save himself from the haram. If something is haram before the Ramadan, and fasting is more haram, because you're in fasting 24 hours in ibadah, in the worship. Yeah. Other one, and the best, is the Qiraat al-Quran al-Kareem. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه Quran. And this the month Allah sent the Quran al-Kareem from Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So the best month for the Qiraat al-Quran al-Kareem. The ulama say the minimum should the Muslim finish the one khatm in 40 days. Or some say maximum you can be delay 1 year. More than 1 year, and mu'min never can read the khatm, read the finish of the Quran, is meaning he misses a lot of the ajr. He's very weak. So some of the people, they can't read, they can come listen. So the Ramadan is the best time, and the Qari is reading in Salat, in Masjid, he can come listen to recitation. If he can't read, Qari is reading in Salat, he can listen. Or listen somebody at home, and he can listen and try to learn. So that is also Qiraat al-Quran al-Kareem is another. The next one is the Sadaqah or Khairat in Shahr Ramadan. The charity in this month, more than other one, have ajr. So you find a lot of the people that try to do the zakat in the Ramadan time. They will try to be fix the year of the zakat, and they do in Ramadan. Other one, the character. What the Nabi Sallam said, if somebody tell you something bad, you have to tell him, when I'm fasting. Don't give him a sim. So the moment should be take the different character in Ramadan. We are because hungry, without eating, so coping all day angry with everybody fighting. When coming in the iftar time, eat how much as you can. So now he's sleeping, also angry, don't talk, keep quiet because I want to sleep. It's not Ramadan for sleeping. Unfortunately, a lot of people all night they sitting and sleeping from the morning until Zohr time or until Asr. Because it's Ramadan. So the character of the moment should be changed with Ramadan. And the best, we have the moment should have a plan for this month. What I can to do? Time for the reading the Quran al-Kareem, time for the dua, time come for the masjid, time sit, just nobody with you. Take your time and think about what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said for you. That's the meaning, one of the best time for to thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. And also a jama'ah. Missing the masjid all year also is bad. As salat al-jama'ah is the wajib for who can hear who hearing the azan. Is the correct? Is the wajib, Jumhur ulama, the salat jama'ah in masjid is the wajib. who is hearing the azan voice. And the Jummah is farz for anybody. You can hear or no, you have to come for Jummah. But this one is a wajib for who can hear the Salat Jama'ah. But in the Ramadan time, also Muslim missing the Salat Jama'ah in Ramadan. So the moment should be planned, I want to read all my salawat in Ramadan in Salat Jama'ah. So inshallah, with this plan we will start inshallah in this Ramadan billahi ta'ala. And I hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give for us the time to worship in Ramadan in best way with Sunnah Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and far from any bid'ah and khurafa. For next time inshallah we'll be talking about the fiqh of the Ramadan, starting when we have to start, because unfortunately happening here fasting, other country not fasting. We'll talk inshallah all of them and what is the correct or no inshallah in next class with the fiqh of the Ramadan. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika.
Just a question about